people, so I'm here to review the shittiest show on television, the show known as Monday Night Raw. So let's get right into this review, and if you couldn't tell by the way I opened this video, I thought Raw was shit tonight, again, obviously, but we start the show with a Reigns and Styles promo. You know, not a good promo here, kind of what I remember they cut a promo a few weeks back, and this was kind of the same. It was just generic. A general fucking promo, nothing exciting, just, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass, oh no, I'm gonna kick your ass because I'm better than you. You know, it's just a basic fucking promo. I mean, Reigns is not, we all know Reigns is not that great on the mic. We haven't seen a lot of Styles on the mic yet, but from what I've seen of him, it wasn't too good. And I mean, this just seemed fucking scripted. I mean, when you get short fucking promos like this, I mean, it wasn't that long a promo. I don't know, it just seems like it's scripted. Especially when you have, like, Reigns cutting a promo that's, like, no longer than 5 minutes long. It seems like they're fucking scripted. But yeah, I mean, I wrote in my notes, like, this promo just doesn't get me excited for the match. Doesn't leave me with a lasting impact. Like, does anything that happened in the first segment leave you with a lasting impact? Not for me. And then, of course, you have Styles getting punched at the end because Roman Reigns always has to be the one on top. You know, I know it's a little thing, you know, just one punch, but it just symbolizes the attitude WWE has. It's always motherfucking Reigns getting the upper hand. So not a good way to start the show there. Shitty promo. Then we get the news. Cesaro versus Sami Zayn up next. I'm like, oh great, they're actually doing a good fucking match for once. And then, like a minute into the match, there's interference, and then it's fucking DQ. Like, what the fuck? You had to choose this match to fucking end in DQ. Why not just let them have the match? Fucking hell, you know. I mean, this was a fucking... Cesaro and Zayn have put together some great-ass matches in the past. So let's have them have a 15-minute match. Put it as the fucking main event, I don't care. Would have been way fucking better than that DIVAS main event. DIVAS contract signing. But no, you have to have it end in DQ and have a fucking shitty-ass, generic, boring fucking tag match. Yeah, that's a good idea there. So... And also, too, you know, this was just like a fucking 5 or 10 minute waste of time. Why not just fucking schedule a tag match and just save us the fucking 5 minutes of bullshit here? Just dumb. Pissed me off there. Pissed me the fuck off. So yeah, then you get the fucking tag match with Cesaro and Owens defeat The Miz and Cesaro. Just a pretty boring fucking match. You know, like tag matches usually aren't that good, and this one I didn't feel like, you know, this one I felt like wasn't that good either. You could argue they did something a little bit interesting since they put, you know, like Zayn and Owens on the same team, but then again, they didn't do anything special with it, nothing interesting, and it's kind of hard to even do something interesting. Like, I couldn't even think of anything that could really make this interesting. Except just fucking, why don't we just do I mean, it's not that hard. Just stick two good wrestlers in the ring, like fucking Zayn and Cesaro, and have them wrestle a fucking great fucking 15, 20 minute match. But no, we have to have this shitty 1-star, yeah, that's what I gave it, 1 out of 5 star tag match. Just dumb. Then we have Ambrose and Jericho cutting a promo. It was okay. You know, I thought, I'm not a big fan of Ambrose on the mic. I think he's boring, you know, coming out there and, you know, as a babyface, he's just not good on the mic. He was much better as a heel. You know, he's kind of like Jericho. I thought Jericho was very dumb as a babyface on the heel. He was a fucking dork. He cut just dumbass fucking childish promos, but as a heel, he's better. I mean, it still annoys me though. Like, I'm watching Jericho's promo. I think it's good. You know, he's cutting a promo. And he's like, you stupid idiot. Like, he's calling people stupid idiots. It's like, that's something a fucking 10-year-old would do. You can't call them, like, fucking, you know, mature, you know. You can't use any fucking dirty words. Or at least you can't use them too much. Because it's fucking PG. Just, But still, I thought Jericho cut a pretty good promo there. On, you know, Ambrose. Ambrose was not that good on the mic in this segment though. And then you have the announcement of an asylum match, which just looks like a fucking steel cage with a bunch of random shit dangling off the top of it. I mean, holy, I don't even get what the fuck. He's like, you can't climb over the fucking cage. You can't go out the door. And then, but there's like shit that you could, like weapons above the fucking cage, which you have to, I assume, climb up to grab. So if you have to climb up to grab them, then can you just escape the cage? I'm just very fucking confused how this match is going to work. Can somebody please explain it to me? Just, I don't get it. I don't get how this match is going to work at all. Confused. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I just wish they would have explained it better. Or just made it less complicated. Like, it just looks like a normal fucking steel cage match to me, but instead they just name it Asylum match. There's nothing too that special about it. I mean, maybe if you put like fucking barbed wire at the top of it, like they did with the Big Show and JBL, it might make it more exciting. But that's probably too fucking TV-14 for them, you know. But or done something like way different than you would do with a steel cage match. But like dangling a bunch of random shit above there, it's like I don't know what's gonna come of that, and I don't think it's gonna make the match that much better. So yeah, that segment was all right, and then we have Dana Brooke defeating Becky. I don't know who the fuck this Dana Brooke girl is. She just walks right on in here from NXT. She was hardly on any of the NXT pay-per-views. I don't remember her being a prominent part of NXT. But she just walks right on in here and beats Becky. This is what I'm talking about. You just had fucking Becky Lynch fighting for the NXT title. And then you have this nobody from NXT coming in and fucking beating her. Like they've devalued Becky Lynch so much since WrestleMania. And you have nobody who's a legitimate fucking contender for the Divas title now because they have devalued everybody. Sasha Banks isn't even on fucking TV anymore. I mean, is she injured? I think somebody might have said she's injured. I don't fucking know. But if she is injured, why doesn't WWE tell us? I haven't heard any announcement on Raw or anything that she's injured. So just a fucking shitty ass match here. I'm gonna give it 0 out of 5 stars. Just not good at all. Then we have this fucking match. Breeze Dango defeating the Golden Truth. I mean, what fucking gay ass names are these? Breeze Dango. I mean, can you get more gay than that? I mean, it's more fucking gay than Fandango himself. But the Golden Truth. I mean, what an intriguing they're like, oh, the debut of the Golden Truth, and they played a whole fucking 5-minute promo of the story of Goldust and R-Truth. Yeah, I've really been on the edge of my seat for the last fucking 2 months waiting for the debut. You know, I just lay awake at night because, you know, I'm just so excited to see the debut of R-Truth and Goldust. You know, last night I couldn't even fall asleep. I was just thinking about it so much. Yeah, thinking about how shitty it was going to be. And it was fucking shitty. It was boring. And I'm so tired of these 4 fucking weirdo jobbers fighting together in pointless fucking Raw matches that put everybody to sleep. So I'm done with Breeze Dango. Oh, what fucking gay ass tag team name are they gonna pick next? So this was just dumb. 0 out of 5 stars. Waste of fucking time. Then we have the Shining Stars debuting. Oh, again, you know, just something I've been laying in bed for the last 2 months. You know, like sometimes, you know, especially last night, because I knew they were going to debut. You know, when you put it in the fucking, you know, I was thinking about the Golden Truth. And then, but I was really fucking thinking about the Shining Stars debut, you know, last night. I couldn't even find, I hardly got any sleep last night. I was just so excited for the Shining Stars debut. So we had their debut, and it was just a fucking dumbass fucking typical debut. The gimmick looks gay as fuck. You have them walking out to the ring, calling the ring an island. Like they seem like fucking travel agents from Puerto Rico trying to get you to come to Puerto Rico. It just looks dumb as fuck. And they defeat some, I guess, local jobbers or something like that. they call them local competitors. You know, I don't know if they called them that this week, but or tonight, but I call them local jobbers. Just a dumbass you know, typical fucking debut. I always say, you know, when they debut people, they'll usually beat jobbers for a few weeks or even sometimes a year in the case of Rusev, but then they will eventually become jobbers themselves. And the most recent case of that we have seen is Apollo Crews, who, you know, was looking pretty good for a month, was beating some jobbers, and now he wasn't even on television this week. I mean, how fucking dumb. But yeah, it's just a dumb fucking debut. Typical, nothing special. Blah. Not good. 0 out of 5 stars. Then we have the New Day coming out to cut a promo. You know, they get in this fucking time machine and go back. They supposedly go back in time. You know, I don't know. It was kind of fucking dumb and childish. It was okay. It was just mediocre. You know, they had like the fucking colors on the TV and it was distorted. Like they're going back in time. Just a little bit too childish for me. A little bit, you know, like something you would fucking see on Barney or fucking Teletubbies. Oh, we're going back in time. It's like, just very fucking childish. You know, but then the vaudevillains come out and attack him. Again, it's just like the way they build up to these matches. They'll have somebody come out and attack somebody. It's like, that's like the most fucking typical thing you could ever do to build up to a match. Have the vaudevillains come out and attack the New Day. It's just so typical. It's nothing, again, it's nothing that really gets you riled up ready for the fucking match. That gets you excited for the match. So, did not enjoy this segment here. Then we have the Usos defeating Anderson and Gallows. Of course, we have to have the Usos win. You know, we have to have the fucking cousins of Roman Reigns win. So they beat Anderson and Gallows. The match was boring. I'm not a big fan of Anderson and Gallows, especially Gallows. They're just not that great of wrestlers, I don't think. I think Anderson's a little bit better. But from what I've seen, just not big fans of them in the ring. But this match wasn't that good. And then we have, at least, thank God, we had Reigns at least he got beat up. Styles Clash on the chair was, very happy. Long past due for Reigns to get it handed to him. So, at least Reigns got his ass kicked one fucking night. Let's fucking cherish this moment because it probably won't happen for another 3 months. And like I said, when's the fucking last time Reigns has gotten his ass pinned? I mean, it's got to be fucking months ago. He hasn't even gotten beat. I'm talking like a one-on-one match. When's the last time he's gotten beat one-on-one? And I'm not talking like a DQ winning. I'm talking when's the last time he's gotten pinned one-on-one, or even in a fucking tag match. When's the last time he's gotten pinned? Because it seems like he fucking, like I said, he's always beating up everybody. He's fucking always winning. He's never losing. It's just ridiculous with this guy. How much they fucking push him and how much energy they put into his fucking push. So I'm going to give this match the whole segment together, I guess. I'll give it 0.75 out of 5 stars. Mainly because you had the fucking Styles Clash on the chair. Pretty much the only part of this whole match and segment that made me happy. Then we have Big Cass. Oh, Big Cass, you know, fucking shitty ass wrestler, defeating one of the Dudleys. Just a boring fucking match. The Dudleys are garbage in the ring. Big Cass is not good in the ring, really. I mean, the main part of the fucking tag team is Enzo Amore because he could actually fucking talk. Big Cass just comes out there, says a few lines, and doesn't really do anything. Probably, like I said, almost 100%, you know, sure that those few lines are scripted, you know, wrote down from a writer on a script. And it's just a fucking boring, this was just a boring match, not good at all. And really, they should just fucking take Big Cass off of television for the time being, or put him on like Main Event or Superstars, because he's not entertaining without Enzo Amore. You know, it was kind of like Roman Reigns in the Shield. He wasn't that bad in the Shield because you had 2 other talented people around him. He was kind of like the big guy or whatever. Same thing with Big Cass. He's kind of like the big guy, and you got Enzo Amore, who's kind of more of the, especially on the mic, the talented person, the talented. You know, the voice of them too. So, yeah, just not a good match here. 0 out of 5 stars. Then we had Kalisto in Del Rio doing a match. My TV fucked up during this match, so I mean, is this really a big deal to review? If I get a chance to go and watch it, or if I feel like going back and watch it, I'll probably review it in my Extreme Rules predictions video or on some other video, but I don't think that it's one fucking match. I don't think people are going to be too pissed off that I'm not going to be able to review this match because my TV fucked up. I have Xfinity, fucking Comcast, whatever the fuck it's called. It's such a shitty ass service. You know, I always hear commercials about how they're the fastest internet. They always brag about how great the internet is. How about your fucking TV service? It's fucking awful. Fucking every night I'm watching TV, the fucking cable box, you know, the TV I'm watching, it just freezes and the cable box restarts. It's a fucking shitty ass. It's a fucking shitty ass service. And I've had problems with it for ever since I got it. Like, it had to be like a year ago. I've had Comcast, and it's been problems galore. But that's a side issue. All I saw was pretty much you had kind of caught the end there where you had Kalisto. You know, you had Sin Cara getting beat up by Rusev, and I believe Del Rio won. But if I get to watch the full match, I will review it in full at a later date. Then we had the main event, which was the Divas contract signing. Pretty lackluster main event. Like I said, the way they treat this Divas division, don't give a shit about it. Don't have any really major stars in it besides Charlotte, who's a champion. Other than Charlotte, there's no, everybody else is a jobber, basically. They neglect it. They make it with illogical booking. It was a very shock. It shocked me a lot that they actually put this fucking thing in the main event of Raw. And your go-home show to Extreme Rules. It just didn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. And what didn't make any sense either was how the main part of this main event was how Ric Flair was getting riled up and was about to punch fucking Shane McMahon or get in a fight with Shane McMahon. That was kind of the main part about it. And it's like, they don't, you know, Natalya and Charlotte cut a little promo there. But that's not really what you remembered. You remembered fucking Ric Flair getting riled up. And I mean, it was kind of exciting to see Ric Flair kind of start, you know, punching. He was going to get in a fight or whatever. And then Stephanie slaps him. I mean, it was kind of exciting. But at the same time, you're like, well, isn't this supposed to be about fucking Natalya and Charlotte? What are they doing with them? They're not doing anything with them. So that just didn't make any sense. And then, you know, Natalya puts her in the sharpshooter. Okay, it's a fucking sharpshooter. It's not anything special. So, yeah, not really that great. You know, and their promo wasn't really anything. I don't get fucking like Charlotte's there talking about how fans are going to cheer her no matter what she does, even though she's a fucking heel. Kind of confusing there. The promo wasn't really that good. And like I said, they didn't really focus on the Divas, you know, Charlotte and Natalya enough in that main event. So overall, the show fucking sucked. Not a good show. I'll give it a 0.5 star out of 10. Just a shitty ass show tonight. So there you go, people. There's your Raw review.